everyone, hope you all are fine. Welcome to the English Academy. In this video, we are going to cover Act 2, Scene 2 of A Christmas Carol written by Charles Dickens. Scene 2 has got only a single location, that is Scrooge's apartment. If you remember in the last scene when Christmas future arrived, he showed Scrooge all his future events. So Scrooge was very apologetic to him and he wanted to have a new chance. So then what happened? He again found himself in the present. Scrooge jumps up suddenly in his bed, screaming he is alone in his apartment. He pats himself all over as if to check that he is really there, and he checks his own pulse. His face lights up. Oh, I am alive, I am alive, I am here. No, for real in the flesh. Everything is in its place. My bed curtains and my bedding, all is still here. They didn't take them and sell them. The spread showed me not what would be but what could be. Those dreadful visions may yet be changed. Oh, how clever they are. And you too, Jacob Marley, I haven't forgotten about you. Can you hear me? I think you can. Well, if you can, thank you. I promise you, Jacob Marley, on my knees, I will live in the past, present, and future. The spirits of all the three shall strive within me. I say it and on my knees. Jacob Marley on my knees. It's not too late. It starts today. Scrooge was very much happy to know that he is alive and he has got finally another chance. And he now realized that why did Christmas present, past, and future came. Whatever they showed him helped him to realize that he was doing wrong. He was on the wrong path, and now he is heading towards the right one. Now he will change the course. He will change all the things. He will mend his ways and fix everything. He jumps out of bed and runs around the room, grabbing his slippers and dressing gown. It's not too late. How wonderful. I have never felt so alive. Haha, I am as merry as a cricket. What to do? What do I do? No, of course. Right, let's go to it. Now Scrooge is very much puzzled and nervous what to do first because there are so many things which has been messed up by him. Now he want to fix everything and he is clueless from where to start. He runs out of his apartment, and a few seconds later, a scream is heard off stage. He re enters his flat. I suppose that I should put some clothes on first. We don't want to shock anyone else now, do we? What to wear? What to wear? My shirt, my best shirt. I will not be buried in it after all. At least not today. You know, I don't recall ever having that shirt on at all. It's a lovely shirt. So Scrooge thought that he must dress up himself well. So he actually take out the same shirt which Ghost of Christmas Future showed him, in which he was buried. He was about to bury it, and it was his expensive and his favorite shirt. So he take that out. As he walks to pick up the shirt, he sees a small boy running by the window. Hello there, you boy. What day is this? Who? Me, sir? Yes, you boy, tell me, what day is it? Why, it's Christmas Day, of course. Oh, joy, I haven't missed it. Oh, those clever spirits, they managed to get it all done in one night. Who would have believed it? Actually, a boy was passing through his window and he asked the boy which day is it. So the boy answered him that it is Christmas Day, and Scrooge was very much happy that all the spirits came within the night and he did not miss the Christmas. The spirits, sir, you want to say clear of them, sir? My mum likes the grin and my dad calls it mother's ruin. When delivery boy heard the name of the spirit, so he was surprised at of which spirit Scrooge is talking about. Haha, no lad, not that sort of. Never mind, listen do. You know the butcher's shop on the right on the high street? Scrooge is asking delivery boy about a butcher's shop. Why, yes sir. Delivery boy said yes, he knows. And is the big turkey still hanging in the window there? What do you mean, the one as big as me? Oh, what a clever boy you are. Yes, that's the one. Well, is it still there? Actually, Scrooge is asking about a very huge turkey, the bird. He is asking that still the bird is available on the butcher's shop. So delivery boy said yes, it is still there. Well boy, run to the butcher and tell him to come here at once with that bird. I want to buy it. Here, catch this coin, boy. Come back with the butcher in 15 minutes and I will give you another coin. Come back in 10 minutes and I will give you sixpence. Scrooge said the delivery boy that he wanted to see the butcher here in his house with the large turkey available on his shop. He handed over the boy a coin, and if he will come back in less than 15 minutes, so he will be getting sixpence. Yes sir, yes Mr. Scrooge boy. Scrooge boy, Mr. Scrooge. Yes, yes, Mr. Scrooge. The delivery boy runs off. I like that boy, such a clever man. Scrooge goes to the mirror to straighten his tie. Goodness, Ebenezer, has it been that long since you have worn at a smile that you have forgotten how to do it? Scrooge tries to smile but isn't entirely successful. Actually, Scrooge was a very rude and harsh person. He did not even smile for so many years. So now he is actually forgotten how to smile. Now he is actually practicing again to smile, but it becomes a bit difficult for him. Well, I suppose that will have to do. My goodness, people won't recognize this face. I hardly recognize it. I shall to reintroduce myself to everyone. Ho ho. Then Scrooge realized that smiling Scrooge has never been seen by anyone, and obviously people are not going to recognize him if he is not recognizing himself. So he actually needed to reintroduce himself to the people. A new Scrooge, a changed Scrooge, a compassionate, kind, and polite Scrooge. Why? Now he is practicing that how he will be introducing himself to the people. He acts out a conversation interacting with various props. Why, hello Ebenezer, Scrooge at your service. I'm lady, and I say how fabulous you look this evening. May I be bold to ask for this dance? Scrooge dances with his shirt. I hope you don't mind my saying, but you seem a little tense. Too much starch on your collar, perhaps? Haha, I have a waistcoat. I think you would really hit it off with. Perhaps I could introduce you. He puts the shirt down. Don't slouch, darling. What, you are tired. Oh, it's a cuff life. Haha, at the end of this, he falls down laughing and looks in his mirror. Young Fred has probably never seen his old uncle Ebenezer smile before, and Bob Cratchit, he will have quite a shock, I'm sure. Well, no time like the present. Today is the day of the rest of my life. Scrooge leaves laughing and giggling. This is the end of scene 2, in which we came to know that there was a delivery boy, and Scrooge was there in his apartment. He was very overwhelmed to know that he has got the finally a second chance, and he can change the things. And he actually wanted to be happy, we wanted to smile, but it was a bit difficult for him, and he thought that he has to introduce himself to the people because people have never seen him smiling. Also, he asked the delivery boy that is there any big turkey available at the butcher's shop. So he does a delivery boy to run as fast as he can to bring the butcher to his house because he wanted to purchase that big turkey. Now, what will he do with that big turkey? Because he is only a single person. You have to watch the next video in order to know about what Scrooge is going to do with that big large turkey. Till next video, take care. Bye bye.